Genesis chapter 45, verses 4 and 5. Then Joseph said to his brothers, "Come close to me." When they had done so, he said, "I am your brother Joseph, the one you sold into Egypt. And now do not be distressed, and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you." Joseph. Who is Joseph? Let's know more about the life of Joseph. In the old times, there was a man named Abraham. Abraham had a son Isaac. Isaac had twins Esau and Jacob. Joseph is the son of Jacob. Joseph means "may God add." He was the 11th and favorite son of Jacob. Why do you think Joseph is the favorite son? Because Joseph was given to him by his first love, Rachel. His coat with many colors will distinguish him as the favored son. As a favorite son, his brothers become jealous. One day, when Joseph visited them, they planned to kill him. But Reuben, the eldest brother, doesn't want to kill Joseph. So they cast him to a pit. Midianite traders passed by, so they sold Joseph to the Midianites for 20 shekels of silver. Midianites sold him to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard. Now Joseph was handsome in form and appearance, that Potiphar's wife tempted him. But he ran away, and he was falsely accused and put to prison. Years later, inside the prison, the cupbearer and a baker had a dream the same night. Joseph interpreted what their dreams it's all about, and it happened. When 2 full years passed, Pharaoh had a dream. He was standing by the Nile out of the river. There came up 7 cows, sleek, and they grazed among the reeds. After them, 7 other cows, ugly and gaunt, and ate the 7th sleek and fat cow. Then Pharaoh woke up. He fell asleep again and had a second dream. 7 heads of grain, healthy and good, were growing in the single stalk. After them, 7 other heads of grain, thin and scorched by the east wind. The thin heads of grain swallowed up the 7 healthy fall heads. Then Pharaoh woke up. Joseph skilled of dream interpretation. Joseph said, "God revealed to you what you will do. The 7 good cows are 7 years. The 7 good heads of grain is 7 years. 7 ugly cows are also 7 years. 7 worthless head of grain, scorched by the east wind, they are 7 years of famine. 7 years of great abundance, and 7 years of famine will follow." Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Since God has made all this known to you, there is no one so discerning and as wise as you." Joseph became a household manager in Egypt and later second in command under Pharaoh, responsible for economic development and famine relief. That is the God's continual care in the life of Joseph. When we see care defined as close attention or concern, God's continual care for His creation and His people, it is called God's providence. When we see providence, a manifestation of divine care or direction, it is the character of God, that He extends His provision and it never stops. What is God's continual care in the life of Joseph? Through God's providence. When Joseph cast into a pit, where is God? The Lord was with Joseph all the time of his life. That's how God cared and shaped Joseph's life for His purpose. What He did in the life of Joseph, He allowed even the unfair situation also for us to carry His will. As God cared Joseph, so He showed care and concern to His brothers, most especially to His father Jacob and youngest brother Benjamin. Even we face injustice, sometimes we can feel that life is so unfair, but we should always remember of God, because that's His character. God allowed negative situation in His purpose. In the midst of this pandemic, we experience how God cared for us. We must also care and concern to our family, family in the church, friends, neighbor, and to others, especially to those who are in need. As Joseph became the savior during a famine in Egypt, he saved them physically and to save the lineage of Jesus Christ, the Messiah. Joseph is the shadow of the reality who is Christ. So Christ became a man, though his ministry, crucified, resurrected, our Savior. Without Christ, we are nothing. So we must always extend our help and concern to others. We should imitate Christ, not just by words, but by works.